appreciation of last week.
Yeah, it could be times. Oh, really? You want to blow right into this?
Start exercise my motherfucking switch hand again. Big homie.
Hey, we out here, man, representing for this King of Chevy video featuring Mac 10, the Chicken Hawk. We gonna do it. We brought all the real ones out.
Worth more than
Straight up,
100 racks.
all walk of life.
520s on this motherfucker in this front and back. Yeah. Y'all niggas made me go put a couple more cars together, huh? Start exercise my motherfucking switch hand again. Big homie. That's what I do, my nigga. I'm back up in this bitch, it's the return of the Chicken Hawk. 1-0, still rep the hood, nigga, what you thought? In a classic worth more than 100 racks. 520s on this motherfucker in this front and back. Off that red gas, high as an elevator. Couple homies with me that got guns like the Terminator. I'm at the
Welcome to the King of Chevy Presents. I'm hanging out with Fuzz and my main man, Mr. 62 Rags, Teddy Rags, however you want to call it. He represents the Big Eye. He came down here with two bad machines to come hang out with us, man. We truly appreciate it. What's up, little bro?
What's up, big bro?
Hey, ain't nothing much, man. You know, you got Fuzz over there. What's going on, man?
You know, I had to come pull up with my boys and
Yeah,
see everything's going.
How you been?
Good, good,
Hey, you been good?
good. Just out riding, enjoying my cars.
You bring two cars because you heard tweets broke. His shit's broke, so he needed something to ride on.
Got
I
it.
understand.
You gotta have your boys back. You know, you gotta have
Yeah,
an extra whip so they can hop in too.
And he likes deuces, so I understand.
I like everything, even 59. Even 59s, I even love them, you know what I mean? So how was your ride down, man? You know, how was it tipping down the highway, man? You know, you tip your cars, everything, everywhere.
Yeah, we came from the Bay, so we made it in
What part of the Bay? Let the world know what part of the Bay, man.
San Jose.
San Jose in the house.
Yep. But we're individuals, North Hollywood. You know, we go back and forth between both cities, and I ride with my boys, all my Armenian brothers. You ride?
If you ask me, I thought you lived here, man. Much time you be around, you be
For
on
real.
Van Nuys and Crenshaw more than me, man.
I pretty much do.
that's
I pretty much
How
do.
do you make that happen?
We just do what we gotta do.
Tell him you're a real rider. Tell him.
What is it? We ride.
Tell me he want to
Be outside.
We be outside.
What I didn't know, I knew that Fuzzy had many talent, but I didn't know he was a ventriloquist. But I just learned that too. You know what I'm saying? He's a ventriloquist as well, man.
Yep.
So what's been going on? What's going on, man? What's going on this? What I want to know, and I know they want to know, how's the scene of San Jose when y'all out there too?
San Jose is good. They ride. It's active. We got Santa Clara Street. We've been cruising Monterey now. That's kind of a thing they've been doing, kind of more recent. But Santa Clara's been popping since I was a kid. So
Is that right?
yep, Santa Clara, Story and King,
And that's in San Jose as well.
San Jose, California.
So,
Bay Area.
So what is the best nights to hit that boulevard, or is there a best night?
Any Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you hit Santa Clara by Wiener Schnitzel, you're gonna see cars out there. They'll be cruising.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
More than likely, you'll see one or two people out there. If anything, someone's gonna be out there no
I
matter
might
what.
have to move down there, Fuzz. I might just drop a car off down there and leave it down there and just fly down so I can be able to roll.
I got love for both sides, you know.
Yeah.
Over here too, we love Van Nuys. That's my playground. I love Van Nuys. So
I ain't never seen you come down Compton Boulevard, man. I was waiting on you one day. But I don't want to be on Compton Boulevard either.
we've been there a few times. Crenshaw, Broadway.
Oh,
We do
no,
those.
I know y'all be on
Out
Broadway.
there.
So tell me, how long you been doing this, man?
Man, I've been in love with cars since I could walk. But lowriding, I kind of really got into it, I would say around 2015, 2016. But I've been into cars like since birth, man. I'm 37. I had over 50 cars.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I call myself a car enthusiast. You know what I mean? I'm a lowrider, but I'm also a car enthusiast. I love everything. So that's just my thing. I love cars.
So we have a thing also, I haven't asked nobody in a while about this here. When were you bitten by that bug? About how, what made you even decide, you know, well, let me back up something. What was your first car you owned? I don't care if it was a Yugo, a Vega, what was the first car you owned?
I had a nice car. My first car was an Escalade.
Is that
So
right?
at
That was
16,
your first car?
I had an Escalade at 16. So yeah,
I
at
started
16,
hanging out with you.
at
Shit.
16, and my goal was to have I wanted a Hummer. So by 19, I had a Hummer. Yeah, I went to work at 18. I hustled my ass off and came home with a Hummer. 6 months later, I put 28s on it, Lamborghini doors. Did that whole phase. Did that, and just, you know, I've been into cars ever since. But I mean, I had a Hummer. I've had a lot of cars, but I was really into that, and I've always wanted a lowrider. But you know, you can finance a Hummer, you can't finance a lowrider.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really the same thing. You know what I mean?
So okay, so you had the goals of you look like you're a man who accomplished the goals when you put something in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So would you say you like the luxury style cars a little more than lowriders, or what would you say?
No. Lowriders is definitely, what did it for me was the 62. I mean, once I got that car, I fell in love. You know, when I felt that top drop, I was like, this is something else, you know? Nothing like that feeling when you're...
Is that a Frankenstein?
No, that's a rag.
You know what Frankenstein is, right?
Why is he? That's disrespectful, Teddy.
I gotta ask
I
you,
thought you were boys, man. That shit's crazy.
I gotta ask him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
They
man.
want to know if this is Frankenstein, but I know that's a real rag. He didn't even know what I was talking about.
I did. I did. I held my
He
composure.
like my little bro, so I can crack a joke to him. You know.
That's one thing with me. It's got to be 100% legit, or I can't roll it. That's just how I feel.
No, but what I really wanted to ask you before I crack that joke. So, but the Deuce ain't your first lowrider, right?
No, my first actual was a 63 hardtop. I had that for a little while. I traded my boy Will for a 64 Impala. You know, it was a cool little car. I got my feet in there, got my feet wet, and I just realized I really want something to the next level. I actually got that car out of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That was a mission to even get that car. Long stories, but we flew to Texas and we got that car back, and it was a really hard car to get back, but we got it back. So once I got that car back, it was just, that's what really got me into it.
So the Deuce is the one that really did it for you, though. It's like it's hard to tell. Is the Deuce would the Deuce be your favorite or the 7? Because you be in both of these.
57 is my favorite car of all time. Lowrider wise, that's my favorite car.
Look at Fuzzy and say that.
57 is my favorite car.
Yeah.
Till he gets behind the wheel of a car.
He don't even know what he don't even know what kind of car he got no more yet.
Well, we got something in the works, so
yeah.
We got another car in the works right now.
So the 62, but the 62 kind of turned you out.
Definitely.
Reason why I say that because you Teddy 6 Deuce rag.
When you bought the 62, was it a project? Was it?
No.
It was already.
Car was done. I brought it back, put my own little twist on it. Redid the interior, redid the setup. My boy Harry from Individuals North Hollywood.
We don't know him. We don't know
Harry?
No, we don't know Harry.
Harry's a beast. Harry's what got me to this level. Harry's the one who turned me out to really having hydraulics, and I got this car, it had a whammy in it.
Yeah.
So it was just
lay and play.
Harry was on the show. You seen Harry when he was on there, right?
Of course, it's my brother.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Of course.
Everybody love Harry, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying in the comments he had airbags. I said, no, not Harry.
Not Harry.
No,
not Haruti. Nah, Harry's when I was when he actually did my setup, and when I was there, I want 4 pumps, 10 batteries. He's like, no, it's a convertible, 2 pumps, 6 batteries. You just chill.
And were you surprised he told you 2 pump 6 batteries?
Coming from him, yes, because every time I leave the boulevard, his bumper kit's left back there. So, but yeah, this car is like his car, so he babies it too. So, but we ended up doing 3 pumps, 8 batteries. I only run 7, but I still play with it, have a little fun.
We'll let y'all see that in a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah. So give me some of your most memorable stories of low riding with Harry or whoever else that just stands out in your mind. I know you got a lot. Just break it down. Let me hear some of your interesting stories, man.
Man, I just being around them, it's just seeing a different side of low riding is what really turned me out to it. First time I came down to Van Nuys and cruised with Harry was during COVID. It was 2020. man, we hit Van Nuys, and I never seen cars do wheelies like that. You know,
Yeah.
Everyone was just that was. You know, I'm seeing him was run over like 5 people, but he can maneuver that car like nobody else.
And he got insurance.
He better.
Yeah, and he got insurance, so he'd be okay.
Only person I know could be 20 feet in the air and be able to
still
control
know
it.
where he going.
Yeah, that was me. I'd be into a pole. So
Yeah.
you know, he's a great driver, and he knows how to work that car like nobody else. To be honest with you, so he rides. But riding in North Hollywood, just seeing the culture, and you know, I was new to that because I never really seen. You know, when I first went there, I thought they were Mexican. I'm like, I started speaking Armenian. I'm like, what are they speaking? I was confused. But I met, you know, like all my friends, they're all Armenians over here now, and they treat me like family. I mean, I never felt that love that I got when I came here, you know?
Yeah.
When I came here, I really felt like I was at home.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling like I had to watch my back, anything like that. I really felt genuine. I could leave my wife and kids.
You know that was good.
I know they're safe. So that's what really made me fall in love with Lowriding even more, was the family and the culture, and like just being close, you know?
That's good shit. Y'all chapter really, that North Hollywood chapter, man, y'all own Van Nuys Boulevard. It's like, y'all.
I'm a newcomer, so they own the boulevard.
Well, you know, you part of their family, like you just said. It had been many years that I'd even been out there, and when I went out there, the first time I went out there, after coming back on the scene, it was like wall to wall, bumper to bumper, and what I was impressed with is the quality of the cars that was out there that day and night, and like you said, like them Cadillacs. I mean, I don't know. Y'all might got them more Cadillac than anybody. They was really popping wheelies out there.
They do.
Really popping wheelies. I was like, damn. And you can see all the funds that's tied up in them. I was like,
for sure.
You know, and poor guy like me, I'm like, I wouldn't be doing that shit, but you know, they do it. You know what I mean? They have good fun with it.
Yeah.
And it's good to see that part of the sport being all around.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question. I'm pretty sure Fuzz do. So is the scene different here in North Hollywood or whatever? How would you describe the scenes being different?
I've been up north, so
I've been too. But
it's active too, so they're both very active. It's just a different kind of riding, I would say. I mean, there's definitely riders in the Bay. I mean, I tip my hat to young Tino, Frisco's finest. I mean, that boy. We need
him. We gonna get him here. He's kind of shy, but he coming.
He's I call him a young Harry because I mean he rides hard. He fixes his own car. He's a beast. You know that kid.
Harry fixes his own car?
Harry does everything.
I ain't never seen Harry with a screwdriver. Well, he my brother. I ain't never seen him with a screwdriver.
Harry came to my house one time for the weekend. I went to work. He stayed there. I came back. He organized.
I think he can cook. Not because
my whole garage is organized.
Pretty good. I went over his house one time. He offered me something to eat and all that. I ain't never seen him with a screwdriver. Though.
Nah, Harry definitely.
Oh,
it's in his pocket at all times. Definitely at all times. No, but San Jose is definitely it's active. It's actually I feel like it's a little more active now. Definitely people out there riding. There's a lot of riders.
What's your guys' go-to show out there or function?
For San Jose, the big thing. I mean, Cinco de Mayo has always been a big thing. I mean, that's always
coming up too.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo is big. San Jose. I mean, I've been rolling Cinco de Mayo since I was 4 or 5 years old. My dad had a '46 Chevy, and he'd be at work. My mom would sneak us out, and we'd be cruising on Santa Clara Street, 3 on the tree.
Oh, so the real is your mama turned you out. Your mother and your pop turned you out.
My dad was back.
Keep talking. He gonna tell us the real. Your mama turned. I got love for your mama too, man. I got love for mom.
Yeah, mom's awesome. But my dad was one of the original members of New Style Car Club.
Yeah.
Him, Andy Douglas, Andy's Hydraulics. So I was around as a kid. I seen cars. I seen lowriders. Seen all that kind of stuff. But definitely I've been obsessed with hydraulics. Seen the car go up and down. I don't know what it does. It makes my, I get butterflies when I see a car hit a switch. I get excited. So
yeah.
And ever since a kid, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I've driven everything. I've driven Lambos, driven everything, but nothing like playing with hydraulics. I'll tell you that. So it's definitely it's a different feeling when you're in a car with juice.
So I got a question. I was just looking. I make notes of myself sometimes because you know what I'm saying. This is.
He's got a book that's like
goals
a stack like that.
Got bucket list. One of them is whoop fuzzy ass in here when you get
it's
to
coming
that
soon, don't worry.
59.
And then you ain't gonna whoop nothing.
Whoop fuzzy ass up in here. Do you have a 10 Commandments or lowriding, or 6 commandments, or 7 or 2 commandments. You know, 'cause you got a 7 and a 2.
Yeah, we do.
What are some of your 10 commandments? Because everybody got their personal ones. What's the do's and don't and must have and for you?
For
Not
me?
for anybody, but for you.
I
What
mean,
you must have.
Let them know you listen to rap in your 57.
I definitely listen to
Oh,
everything.
he's young as
Yeah, we
he's
listen to
like a
rap.
wild youngster.
We listen to everything. Rap, funk, everything. I like 90s. When I'm in my lowriders, when I'm in the 7 or the Deuce, I really like Dre, Snoop, 90s hip hop. Like, I think it just goes with the vibe of the car. You can't really go in there and bump some newer stuff all the time. Once in a while, but it's kind of the vibe is.
You come from a different genre, so you understand what I mean. I can't get in my 7 and play Snoop and all that, because I was on a different. You doing so?
But-
at least we do good.
Yeah,
we understand each other.
I love music, so if it sounds good, I got the G320 in all my cars. I like that reverb. So
Educate me. I don't even know what that is.
that's the Echo.
So in my day it was
Alpine.
called time
Alpine.
delay.
Yeah.
So they got that's the equalizer or something?
Yeah, they've been had that.
It's
Yeah.
like a time delay?
Yeah, well, it has the stadium and the church and the echo and.
Oh, the
gives it
one
like
like in the country had in the 59?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like that shit.
I like it. I like
No,
it.
yeah, everybody has
I
a
like it.
hive.
I think it sounds good, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
not for
all that
everybody.
matters.
It's not for everybody, but I
Yeah,
like it
no, yeah.
for sure. But no, yeah, we've been riding. We stay active. Try to do as much as we can.
Do you prefer cars, your car or other cars, single, double pump?
Ooh, I like a double. I like the look of 4 pumps personally. I just think it looks nice. But yeah, and I've never had 4 pumps in my cars. I have one that I'm working on right now, and it's going to be a 4 pump car. So we'll see how it is, but nothing crazy. 4 pumps, 8 batteries. It's a high caliber car, so I definitely want to keep it nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have 4 pumps in that one, so I'm excited for that.
So you have children, right? You
I do have 3
children.
sons.
3 sons. How do they feel about this
Man.
culture, man? This sport you in?
You know what? I think it's just the newer generation. They just they weren't bit by the bug like me when I was little. Love my kids, but they're just they're really into my oldest son's really into wrestling and sports, and that's his thing. The other ones are they're really into games,
Yeah.
But that's their thing. But cars, I'm hoping they get into it because I want to pass the cars down to them. So.
But it's cool for them to be into wrestling. 'Cause I'm gonna have them put Fuzz in the chokehold.
Yeah.
We need to be into wrestling.
You gotta be kids.
I got an assignment for his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. But I come from a family of car lovers. Like I could genuinely say, like mom, dad, sister, me, my brother. Like my brother has a '64. He has a Hellcat. He has a couple little cars too. We've always loved cars.
So, being that you had about 50 rides or what have you, what do you call? What was your favorite high-end car, and why?
High end car?
Yeah, we can talk about high-end car. The car show we talk about.
I had a Rolls Royce Ghost. It's slammed on 24-inch Ford Giottos, forged wheel, black on black. It was a nice car. That was my favorite car probably. Lambo was cool, but Lambo
But
was.
it wasn't that 62.
Hell no. Hell no. It ain't the same. It ain't the same in the attention you get in those cars versus this car. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to judge and think the worst.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know. Like, I've hustled since I was a kid, and everything I've done it. Just working hard,
What kind of work do you do?
I'm actually a finance director. So I work for a Ford dealer, but I'm a finance director. I've been in the car business since I was barely 18. I'm 37 today, so I've worked my butt off to get where I'm at. And if someone says I'm not going to do it, I'm going to do it,
And that's what we like to do, man, on this show as well. Is put a highlight on us to work hard, man. We family people. We take care of our children. If you're married, take care of your wife, whatever the case be, and extended family. Because the beauty of this platform and other platforms and what's going on in the world now is that it doesn't have that old stigma that it had when I was coming up, where they thought that everybody that was affiliated with lowriders and classic cars was gang members and this and that and thugs and all that. So
Yeah, it's not like that.
the social media stuff, it has its pros and cons, greats and not. You know what I'm saying? So that we do our best on this show to let people know that, man, we hardworking people,
Exactly.
And we ain't got nothing just to give you, you know what I'm saying? God bless you with life and health. You got to get up and do the same thing I'm doing.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So how did you come? You were looking for a 57, or how did the 57 come about?
Yeah, I was looking. I've I've always wanted one. You know, I was gonna buy one. I bought that car, I think in 2021. I think I was gonna buy one like in 2019. I passed up on it. I was looking. It actually popped up on Cali Broker. This car was actually from Uso in Canada. It was an Uso car, and you know, I bought it during COVID, and that was crazy getting the car here because I couldn't actually. They wouldn't allow us to fly into Canada. Travel. So couldn't get the car here. Thank God I'm actually part of a club because had I not been, my boy Corey in Canada actually got my car for me because when we shipped it, the shipper, I said I want this car enclosed. So the plan was to get it from the East Coast to the West Coast, and my boy Corey was gonna get transferred over to Oregon, like past the border.
Yeah.
And on the way there, I said, hey, I want to make sure this is enclosed. I don't care, whatever it is, get it enclosed. I don't want no damage to the car. Make sure it's good. Call my insurance. I added to my insurance. Like, yeah, you're covered. No worries. You're good. He said I have the car there in 7 days. 2 weeks goes by. They're not calling me. I'm like, what the hell's going on? calling the transport. Where's my car? They're not replying. One of the homies from Uso out there seen it on a trailer, took a photo of it, texted like, hey, why's your car sitting in a snowstorm? It was on an open trailer in a snowstorm.
Oh, damn.
So I'm like, what the hell is this? I text the guy, like, what? I send the photo. Right away, he replies, if you want your car, you got to send me $6,000 additional. I said, what do you mean? The hell? Like, paid for the car, paid for transport. So you want your car, $6,000 more. So I'm like, I'm looking it up. There's no like jurisdiction where they're at. Like, there's no like law there. They can do what they want.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell? And I'm telling them, okay, use my credit card. I'll pay you right now. So nope, you got to wire the money. I'm thinking a credit card, I'll charge you back because
Exactly.
trying to get over it.
Exactly.
So yeah, they got me for $6,000. I sent the money. They said we'll have it there in 2 days. 2 days goes by, they're not calling, they're not answering. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So they're not replying, nothing. I paid them at this point almost $9,000. Like I don't got my car.
On top of what you
on top of what I bought the car for.
Bought the car for.
I bought the car for. Long story short, my boy from Individuals got on their Harleys. They rode through the freeways all through Canada because they kind of had an idea where it was at. Sure enough, they found him at a truck stop. They sent me a video of getting the car back, and that guy was they took care of him. So they got the car back, but there was
he
about
got what he deserved.
Yeah, about 12 grand in damage later. You know, they had backed into something, put some damage on it. I called my insurance, tried to claim it, and they said, "Oh, we got to go to arbitration, this and that." I'm like, you know what? Cancel my claim, cancel my insurance. I'm leaving. You know, insurance is bullshit. So excuse my language.
Just a fraud. Nah, you
No,
got excuse shit.
Bullshit.
Punk motherfuckers.
Yeah. So, but that was a crazy story getting that car. But had it not been for my boy Corey out in Canada, I mean, he really got me that car back. So I'm very, very grateful for that.
And that's an individual. He's from there.
Individual. So that's just the power of being in a club like that and the love and support you have. It's awesome. You know?
So how many chapters do the individuals have?
Oh man, you gonna throw me on that one, huh? I forget. Don't quote me on this. I forget. I think it's like 27, if I'm not mistaken. But
27?
I forget. I might be wrong. I forget.
Is he right? Is it 27? You know, we lie. 27. What is it? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, I can't see you guys back there, but we got quite a few. We're
Yell it out, man. This fuck. Yell. Huh?
47. I don't know.
We outside.
47. So
they say,
47 chapters. We're even in Japan.
This is how we do it around here. We look out for each other. If he forget, we reach out to the artists and find out what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but I'm Individuals North Hollywood. Proud to say that. I mean, we roll deep. We got a lot of members. Our chapter got at least 40 members. So we're deep.
So what's your go-to song
Oof.
in one of your cars? If you got to get it, it's your go-to, and you just got to get in it and get to it.
Well, Twee, I gotta say, you do inspire me. I love the way you ride. I love the way you seesaw. So
Who, me?
You.
Oh,
so
thank
I
you,
be
man.
bumping Classy Freak a lot.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard Classy Freak?
Classy Freak, no.
That's the one. You don't hear that?
Classy Freak?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Who made it?
Damn, I'll look that up real quick. I forget, but it's a good
You want
song.
to say, I
I'll tell
got
you
him,
right
y'all.
now.
I
I'll
got
tell you
him.
right now.
I got him on the spot. He don't
I can
know.
play it. It's right here.
When he's low riding, because he's hardly outside.
You know what? You don't want to know who puts me on music like that too? To be honest with me, funk a lot.
Oh.
My boy Tino. So Tino, he be playing that kind of,
Yeah.
he knows he's up on that. So when you want that funk, the
He
funk.
got that vibe.
When you play funk, you want to kind of make the
Come
car
on,
wiggle.
cheers, man, to that.
Cheers.
You babysitting that thing. I got you with that towel. You acting like you sweating shit. Let me give you a drink, man. We're gonna fill it back up later.
That.
What you think, man? See, I wasn't raised in the time. Well, in my damn time, we never heard a saying of hating because there was so many people inspired each other and all the case maybe we just really was inspired and we fed off each other. And I don't know, do you watch our podcast or you just watch, have you watched all of them? What you think
All of them. I like them.
Do you see how Fuzzy be somewhat like
I'm the best one. That's why you watching it.
He the best one. We give him that. We give him that part. We give him, but do you see how he try to jug at me when I low ride? Do it seem like I'm
I actually
outside,
tell him,
man?
man, you gotta go out, man. You gotta go low ride with your people, man.
Hey, do it
show
seem
face
like
and
I'm
stuff.
outside sometime, man, or
You
what?
definitely. You're outside.
And then and then just think about it. This the type of gentleman I am.
Let me hear this
Him,
bullshit.
his family. I knew he had children, but I had to make sure the
got no
world know. I knew
You
that.
got kids?
I'm talking about Teddy.
Oh, okay.
So Teddy was outside and moving around out here. Did I come to Harry house? I met you at Harry house.
Yeah,
So how did it go?
Went to Harry's
I came
house.
to Harry house.
Yep.
That's why I thought Harry only knew how to cook because I didn't see him with no screwdriver or nothing in his hand that day.
He was flipping the meat.
So they was flipping the meat. I didn't see him taking no lugs or nothing off of no shit.
Yep.
So I came out there, and cause my shit is.
Where were you in? You
I
in
was
stock
in the
car?
sevens.
Stock car?
Trendsetter.
I was
Trendsetter.
in Trendsetter, the one that thing.
That's like a stock car. Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, I went out there and
Hey, by the way, I found pictures on my computer of you before we.
on my
took it.
58.
No, you're 57 before we busted down. I'll sell them to you. To show that it used to be stock first, and then we took it and
Sell
put
them
it.
to somebody else. Sell somebody else. Sell them to somebody who gives a fuck. Because I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so I went out there and met up with Teddy and the family and hung out with Harry and their family, whatever the case be. Then we decided, let's hit some corners
Where'd you take them?
everywhere.
Where's
know what I'm
everywhere?
saying?
I know you around the block
No,
type of
no,
guy.
we hit every freeway we could hit. Then we put up to the Grove. You probably don't, have you ever heard of the
No, I
Grove?
never know.
It ain't in Santa Ana. If it ain't in Santa Ana,
Exactly.
Fuzzy don't know where it's at. But we ended up going to the Grove over here in West LA. And just like he said about Lamborghinis and Rolls, we told him, get that shit out the way. We finna lay these 2.7s. And we went and had us a great brunch. That was a great brunch that morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Great brunch and hung out. And
He didn't
then
even invite you. See,
we hit.
he's the type of guy you don't even fucking invite.
You're always
Because I know,
Yeah.
first of all, it was a little too early. You probably wouldn't have got up for brunch.
I'm glad
You
we
would have
know.
met up with us for late lunch or dinner.
Yep.
But you wouldn't have came for that brunch because it was too early. You know what I mean?
Okay, I give you that.
But then we went through Hollywood, Melrose, Sunset.
Your car made it?
Oh my goodness, did it make it? Oh my goodness. I
Yeah,
truly
blessed.
believe, I tell Fuzzy this all the time, all y'all out here listening. I got about 17,520 miles on my 57. Fuzzy gonna have about 17 on that 59 whenever it comes. Teddy already promised him another trailer. Teddy, don't give him that trailer, man. He got to ride it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you anticipating that thing just like I'm anticipating.
No, me and him are gonna bust out at the Rick Ross show next year.
Oh, is that right?
Next year we're gonna trailer the cars out there.
Oh, that sounds about right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly mine. I got a new project
It's
just
crazy.
coming.
You ever seen that shit? Them flying the cars?
I fly
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. No, they really do that
They
shit.
will.
Yeah, they flew my dad's hopper out to Hawaii.
No way.
Yeah, that shit was
He
pretty
told-
crazy.
They really, I just told you I'm flying my shit. I
can't
flew
fly
my
now.
I flew my broom to Texas when I was on the run.
Yeah, you
I
flew that
needed it
motherfucker on a
quick.
car carrier. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They put it on a big old platform, load that motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That shipping's gotta be heavy, huh?
Hey, heavy, you make your hustle harder.
There
You
you
just
go.
said you're a finance guy. Hey, when you're a finance guy, you don't worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Do the
save when you
numbers.
can. You gotta save when you can though.
So,
For sure.
What kind of rims are those on your car on this 57 right here?
Actually, these wheels were built by
They custom. Reason why I asked is like they look custom.
yeah, they're custom. They're made by Angel from Superior Wire Wheels, San
Yeah.
Jose. So yeah, he was. If I'm not mistaken, he was one of the guys that was taught by Mr. Zenith of how to make the wheels. So
Oh, is that
in
right?
Campbell, yeah, I'm close to where that was.
Do you know the history of San Jose, Fuzzy? That's the home of Zenith. You know, we used to go out there back in the days with my snatch bars and my jack and shit. So,
I just barely started this.
oh,
in this car
that's
industry.
why I was just saying, because somebody said, You've been around a long time now, and I
man,
told him
I'm
that
young,
you just.
man. What you
I
talking
just
about?
told him you just got your second set of teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, he just
I'm only
getting at
18,
it. You know
man.
what I mean?
Shit.
Don't drink no coffee because your shit'll stay white like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but
yeah, no, we got this car back, the 7. We got it back. It's a nice car, but it wasn't really what I was. I wanted to make it my own. Decided to change it a little bit.
So what did you do? What did you exactly do to it?
So this car, man,
Was it cut when you got it?
It was cut, but it was like 3 batteries.
Oh, like tweets.
It was real.
this car was cut
It was cut.
when you got it from Canada.
I got it. Had a full frame, molded, wrap. Frame was done. Everything was done. But I like to play with my cars. I want to be a little more hot.
Oh, now then, not to cut you off. Now that makes sense why they was trying to charge you all that extra money and try to hijack it because they knew the car was worth some real money because it was already dead.
It was done.
Something was dead to it already.
It was all done. But yeah, this car, I just, I want to make my own. I changed the interior. I got with Gina Ciadella.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
Shout out to Gina.
Yeah, Gina's awesome. But Gina
And Natalie.
and that.
And Natalie.
But I want something different. I wanted original but custom.
And Moms. Matter of fact, let me
What you on a
stop right
fucking
there.
CD? Fucking
You
shouting
see,
out everybody?
No. It was Gina's mother's birthday, so
Oh,
happy
okay.
birthday. Even
Happy
though
birthday.
Happy
it was
birthday.
yesterday. Happy birthday again.
But you gotta
today.
pay us for that.
And it's my mom's birthday on Saturday.
Oh, there you go.
Happy birthday to Moms as well. We're gonna give
Yep.
all the shout out.
Yep. So I got to fly back home, and I'll fly back on Saturday just to hit
That's
the
a real
cruises.
lowrider
over.
right there. You see?
What do we got to do? We got to make it happen.
That's right. He drove down, then he's gonna fly, then he come back. So when you come back, what are you doing? I heard there's something going on around here. Is something going on around here?
We're gonna bust the mission, try to go to Elysian. We're gonna see. I got my boys gonna sit there and see if we can get a spot. If not, we'll go to Crenshaw, I think.
Well, you gotta get active, because Elysian, I like Elysian. I like
Elysian.
all these different places that we go to, but I don't like to be feeling trapped when
Yeah.
not able to just pull out and roll when you want to, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, we went 2 years ago. We were definitely trapped. I was stuck in there for about 5 hours.
Oh, you couldn't get out?
No, we got the car and just walked around, left the car there. It was just, you couldn't move.
So you couldn't even display
But you know
your
what?
talent.
People say that it's not like you can't cruise. It's a picnic. It's pretty much a car show. Expect to park your car and just chill, hang out with the people and say hi and just do your thing. But that's the expectation of that. It's not really a cruise. It's a picnic. So you park. The hoppers go on each end and you're stuck. Once their hopping is done.
Well, they got like 2 little sides to it, so sometimes, whenever I go through there, I go up the wrong way. I do some old crazy shit. I go up the wrong way because I don't like being stuck
Because he
in
got
it.
radios on his 64, so he got 4x4.
Do you
Yeah,
really?
I don't go. I go up the wrong way, and I was in the Nomad last time when the motherfucker got me for my
On your iPod?
my iPod, and I'm able to go up and back on the other side, but if you go down that other place where all the cars back, you stuck.
You don't want to leave a message for that guy? He got your iPod?
Don't matter. I already told him. Fuck you. I already had told him. But I want to ask you this here: from start to finish, when you paid that $6,000 to get the car from Canada, right?
In Canada.
From start to finish, to get it to the boulevard from the day you purchased it from Canada, how long did it take?
About a year.
A year?
It was a year. Well, what's
You're a bad man.
my boy Danny helped me out. He does it for the love, not for the money. So my boy, he definitely helps me out a lot back home. He's the one who actually did the setup.
You don't mind me saying, shout out, Danny.
Yeah,
Go
for
ahead.
sure.
So you got a lot of shout outs
Hey,
today.
I
huh?
love people,
Hey,
man.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you got
I
a lot
love
of, hey,
when
guys.
these good people when you
Oh,
get
yeah, I'm
when,
just-
when you
there's nothing
now,
wrong
if
with
you
a
say
shout out,
Fuzzy,
Danny.
I'd be like, who the fuck is that? Go ahead.
No, but I got it to Danny, and it was kind of funny because I was like, I need more juice. The car was fully wrapped, so I'm like, we can actually go crazy with
Hold
it.
up. Speaking of juice, you need more juice right here.
Let's do
Let me
it.
give you a little more juice right here. You need more
Don't
juice.
have too much because you're going to forget all
It
train
ain't
of
too
thought.
much left. There ain't too much left. You
Man,
drunk
guys-
this shit up.
You guys finished the whole bottom?
But go ahead. I'm gonna
I'm going to
listen
sign
to
you guys up to Alcohol Anonymous.
Go ahead, your boy Danny. Come
Yeah,
on.
my boy Danny actually,
Yeah,
we
man,
dropped the
come
car off, and I left the car thinking it's only a setup,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, me and Danny were kind of hanging out, kind of new at that time. I didn't know exactly what he can do, and that guy does everything. So I'm like, okay, you can actually take apart my rack. I want to chrome it. I can take it apart, put it back together. Took apart the rack. It didn't have power windows. He added power windows.
I got more than you. Go ahead.
The bottle's done?
Don't worry about it, man. You asking me my fucking question.
Damn, man.
Go ahead, Ted.
Yeah, so he did, the rack. We took it
You want
apart.
some of mine?
Sure.
You want to make it easy?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Trust me, right? I ain't
trust
got no
you.
crazy shit with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
We're going to even it out.
It's all good. Yeah, so he, took apart the
You don't
rack.
need that towel, right?
Wait.
No, you're good. Here you
You
go.
can have that
Here
towel.
you
Share
go.
a drink. You know to kiss about every grown Compton, just so you know.
That's, I probably only kissed 3 girls in Compton all my life. Shit. Compton girls used to be mad at me. They like, who the hell, where you get her from? Don't worry about it. You can't got nothing bad to say about her. Go ahead.
But long story short, I mean, he did everything on the car. I mean, power windows, the top. Everyone's afraid to take apart the top. Like, we don't want to lose parts. We want to touch it.
That's how Fuzzy was when we first got together. But go ahead.
Yeah, so he took it apart. I sent it to Chrome, brought it back. He put it back together, put it on. I wanted a suede headliner, so I took it to California Upholstery, put the suede headliner. I don't put gangster windows in all my cars, but this car I wanted to do it. I wanted the flip out. I put a flip out gangster window, suede headliner. I love a tuck.
Stop right there. Why do you think they call it gangster windows? Do you?
That shit looks gangster.
Because it look gangster?
I think so.
How about a gangster just creep up on you because you can't see him? Go ahead.
Yeah, so we put that on. I mean, I'm a
I've
fan.
been waiting to get that one out for years. So I ain't been able to
It's
get
all
that one
good.
out.
I'm a fan of a tuck. I mean, I like an aggressive tuck. So I got this car. I was like, I want it to be aggressive.
Bulldogging.
Bulldog.
So,
So,
explain to them what they mean.
Tuck.
For you squares out there like Fuzzy, let them know what a tuck means.
man, when the front wheels are like this, they're just out. So we went 2-inch extension. On a 57, you don't really see that too often. I mean, usually it's that way. But I wanted it aggressive. I wanted to see it coming down the boulevard. So we put a 2-inch tuck. He did my.
So you're always going through tires.
Yeah, we go through tires. We do go through tires. Yeah, I need some tires right now, actually.
Well, he's a finance manager.
Yeah. So
You know, he got the
tires.
plug. He got the plug on tires too.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk. later.
everyone hates on the.
We're gonna talk later.
Everyone hates on tires. I do roll Coker 520s. I'm on the boulevard. I run the freeway. I go 90 miles an hour in this
Tell you
car.
like Joe Punch. You don't
Oh,
mean
sorry.
me no more.
Yeah.
I gotta do that to all. I gotta do that
There you
to all
go.
my guys.
But
I love that part.
I'm a
Go ahead.
520 freak. I like 520s. So these cars all have 520s. They're Cokers. People say what they say. But I do have a new car coming. That's gonna have the premium sport ways. I'm gonna put OG 520s in that car.
I'm gonna give you a good saying, and this is a signature saying that I made up. And being that you like my little brother, you can use it. And you talking about how people talking about the Cokers and all that. Even though I don't ride them, but I support whatever you need to get on board. But if somebody got a problem with anything you do as far as that, you let them know. What you eat don't make me shit. You can adopt that. This is good shit.
Yeah.
And it really they get up off you then.
You put those or you put some Remingtons. This looks way better. I mean,
What you
that's
putting on
my.
your car, buddy?
None of your business.
Oh.
You
See what I'm saying?
You
See
should
how
have been
easy
asking
that
a
was?
lot of questions about my car.
You see how easy that was?
I know
He said,
why
none
though.
of my business.
Because you're scared.
And I'm
You're
not
scared
in
that
my
motherfucker-
feelings
oh,
about
I'm
it because
gonna
he got
spank
the
you
right
here.
to say.
It's all right.
He got the listen. You have the right to say none of my business. I ain't mad at all. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, but the 7, but yeah, Danny helped me out with everything. We put the setup. We did 2 pumps, 8 batteries. I wanted to look at 8, but it's too much for this car, so I only actually run 5 to the front and 3 to the rear. But it is set up. If I want to do 8, I could. I mean, 5. We went to the Rick Ross show with you, and we pushed our way to the house.
Yeah.
My goal was to put that car in the
Oh
bunker.
wait, you know what? That's speaking of that now, because I'm listening to you about the aggressive look and all that. Honestly, when I first seen your car, and I seen it moving, I felt it was an aggressive look. You know, even though I'm not a fan of that, but I said that. Not even knowing until I came over Harry house, you got heat in the back of that car.
The car's got power.
Now, it's a lot of dudes who's hopping the shit out of 57 now.
Yeah.
And it's part of sports. I get it, y'all. No, I'm not doing trendsetter like that.
Yeah.
You can hop on me all the time you want. I don't give a damn. Hop on me. Tweet only got 2 licks in 6 foot. Yep, whatever you say. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever you want to say. What you eat don't make me shit.
Exactly.
But back to what I'm saying. So when you hit the switch at Harry house, you remember I was like, man, what you got in there?
Yeah.
I was like, damn. But fast forward,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. See, just one thing about him, y'all. Look at that cameraman. So then he ain't really shy. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but one thing about him, right? Like he said earlier, if he set his mind to something, he pursue it and he do it. Due diligent, hard work, consistency, right?
Yep.
I had no idea that him and Danny or whoever else had this plan, that they was if they get his car up on the driveway part at Rick Ross, he was gonna put it on the bumper.
And I'm not a hopper. I'm not about that, but I wanted to do that just to say we did it.
Motherfucking security was chasing him.
Yeah,
Hey,
chasing.
hey, hey.
Lady around the house, you're gonna break the floor. We're like, it's concrete. You're gonna break the floor. She was screaming, and we're up there. But we did it.
He accomplished his goal. He got pictures with the 7 on the bumper at Rick Ross. Shout out, man.
And Ross reposted it, right?
Yeah,
Ross
was. He showed me love right away. He seen me. He was a good dude.
And and Rose,
Yeah.
he loved your car too.
No, Ross and Freddie showed a lot of love at that show. It was a great time.
How you enjoy yourself there? How was the energy for you?
Vibe was cool. Everyone was all love. Everyone was. It was definitely a good vibe. Can't make it this year, but I'm definitely be next year. But the vibes were cool, man. It's definitely, if you can make it out there, I think it's worth it, for sure.
And thank you for showing us love at the
For sure.
Airbnb, man. You
Yeah.
always take me
My
in,
brothers,
man. You know what I'm saying? You always, you and your
for
family,
sure.
man, and Danny and his wife, you
Yeah.
always show love, man. We truly appreciate. Because we homeless, really. Me and
Yeah.
Fuzz is really homeless. Whenever we hit the town, y'all don't know, we really
We
homeless.
was sleeping in the car.
You know, but that's how we was raised, you know. We crashed out in the alley, you know what I'm saying? In the back of the rental car, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he'll be, and I'll be in the front of the right. We won't be in the back together, you know, that type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
No,
But, we have our own sleeping bags.
And by the way, thanks for holding the security back for me when we were going up to the house.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, they were trying to stop us.
I got a few, I got a little muscles. I still
Yeah.
got a little, I flex myself sometimes when it needs to be, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But I like to stay subtle.
But it was cool just going out there to Atlanta and then after cruising the strip and just seeing the different. Obviously, it's not. They have more of the big wheel culture over there, but it's still cool to see. You know, just.
Oh, no,
I love cars in general. I don't care.
Because it's part of the culture.
Culture, exactly.
It's a car culture. I don't care if it's a Buick. We're speaking to our producer earlier. You know, she gonna low ride one day. I was telling her she might need to get her
You a cold motherfucker for that one.
a Falcon,
See?
a Comet, or something like that, or maybe a Maverick. You know, I was raised in a time where we low ride
I should be
Mavericks.
the producer and then driving Fords and shit.
Well, she look good. Look, she got hair. She got, I don't know.
No
Some
offense,
days her
yeah,
hair is
man.
longer than others because it might be a weave. I don't know. But some days it's longer than others. You know what I mean? I don't know, but what it is, what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So how does your wife feel about your car?
She's grown to love it. I mean, in the beginning, I don't know if she understood it, but I got her into actually. When I met her, she had a Corolla, and now she won't go into a Corolla.
You sport her. Sport her, man.
It's funny because I got really sick with COVID in 2020.
I'm looking for a Corolla now. Give me one.
I got you. Anything you need, just reach out to me. Teddy_Rags. But yeah, it's fun. When during COVID, I remember she wanted an Escalade. I'm like, you're tripping. The Escalades are too expensive right now. I ain't buying an Escalade. But I got sick. Went to the hospital. They're like, you might not make it home. I'm like, holy shit. Like, so I'm gonna buy my wife an Escalade. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna buy an Escalade. So I actually got sick. I was on oxygen for like a week. Came back home from the hospital. My lung collapsed. Raced to the hospital. They're like, you're probably not gonna go home. So just get prepared. My wife didn't know I had a bunch of cars. My boy Campos Collision. Shout out to Campos. We do a little things with our classic cars once in a while. But we had some cars. She didn't know about a lot of cars I had. I made up a whole if I go, this is what I have hidden pretty much.
Yeah.
I call my boy, hey, if anything happens, give her the money. Make sure she gets the money. Take care of my boys. So
good man.
But I was like, you know what? If I'm not gonna make it, I'm gonna buy her an Escalade. So in the hospital, oxygen all jacked up. I'm looking everywhere because in California, those cars were $30,000 over sticker. I'm like, I ain't paying $30K. I'm in the car business. I've never paid MSRP for a car. I get deals, right? So I could not find it. I went to Utah. I still paid over, but not that much. But I paid for the car, wired the money. Car came on a car carrier to the house. And she was like, there's a car here. I was like, yeah, well, there's your car. I might not come home. There's a car, though. So
good man.
it was an emotional thing for me.
You
It
know,
was crazy.
Just thinking about this.
Yeah,
Just
so-
back again.
And just thank God, man, that that you made it through it.
No, for sure.
I
Once I
had
came home,
it.
I'm like, we're selling it. No, I'm just kidding. I've been trying to sell that car for like a year. She's like, no, I love it. I'm like, dude, I don't keep a car more than a year or two. I mean, if it's 20,000 miles, I might get rid of it.
Like depreciation.
Yeah, I like to just keep the cars
Just
current.
like me. Yeah, you spoiled, man. My shit, I got 2015, man.
It's just being in the business,
2000.
It's just being in the business. You're around cars every day.
Can you give me a car every 2 years?
I'm still trying to find you the Transit. We're trying to
Just
get you.
give it to me, dog. Just give it to me. You know what I'm saying? make
Yeah.
me feel special too. You know
So-
what I mean? So speaking of your how your wife feel about things, how do your wife feel about this connection and relationship you have with this dude right here on your side? How do
She loves
she
Fuzzy.
can't like that.
She loves both of you guys.
Love me a little more though, huh?
She loves.
No,
yeah.
she doesn't.
We just gotta have Fuzz more around a little more.
Hey, tell him to bring her up here. She gonna say she love me a little more. You know what I'm saying?
I guess my brothers, but
Yeah.
but no, she's in love with that car, man. I try to. It's a 21. I'm like, damn, it's 3 years old. We gotta sell it. She's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, it's 3 years old. We gotta get rid of it. But she loves that car. So, but I did buy her a 57, a teal one.
Oh, is that right?
I did, but then my boy Vishal, shout out to Vishal, bought like all my cars. That's my boy, but he likes cars, and he's just as bad as me. But he bought it from me. You know, he made me an offer. I'm like, dude, we gotta sell this car. But my mind is I wanted a 59. So
You heard that? You heard that?
but I got a 59
He
coming.
want what he want.
But realistically, there's too many cars. I had to get rid of one of them. I persuaded her.
So the 59 is hers, or
I kind of gave her the red 57.
Oh,
I was like, if I got a
okay.
59 coming, it's still.
does she drive it? Does she drive it?
She'll drive it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She drives it. So she kind of, whatever. We're married. I love my wife. So whatever's mine's hers. That's just how it goes.
Oh,
So.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Fuzzy always talk about. You heard what he said about. I'm gonna probably be in Fuzzy car more. His car, I got to prove. Wait, ho!
But you know why?
Don't cut me off.
Okay,
Don't
go ahead,
cut
I'm
me
gonna let
off,
you finish. I'm gonna let
motherfucker.
you-
Don't
go
cut me
ahead,
off.
go ahead.
Don't cut me off,
Okay.
you rude motherfucker.
Go ahead, go
Don't
ahead.
cut me off.
Finish.
Check this out. I got to safety check his car. Even though he's building it, I got to say, I can't let him. I done made vows to his mother and rest in peace, Indio, my brother.
Go ahead.
I can't let him go out there and kill himself in that raggedy ass 59 without me testing it.
I'll tell you one thing. I watched a lot of episodes and I heard Fuzz talking about that 59, and I'm like, damn, he's talking a big talk. But a few weeks ago, he sent me photos of what he's building.
He sent you some photos.
He's not hurt a lot of
He
feelings.
kind of like you, homie.
I just know that I didn't want.
I
all I
already
know
know
is I'm a
Fuzz.
competition with no but myself because I can't be on that level. That thing's to another extent.
Well, we
So
hope, honestly.
whoever has the
y'all-
59, I feel sorry for you guys because Fuzz is gonna kill the game. I've seen it.
Well,
So-
honestly,
And I'm humble.
he like that. That's my good one.
Hey, but wait, hold up. Now, don't fucking
He
cut
like
me
punch
off.
you
No,
on fire on him and keep it moving.
Yeah.
He ain't go over that shit.
You know why he wants to be in my shit, right? He said, because his shit's always breaking down, so he knows my shit's gonna be reliable. So that's why he wants to be in my shit. So now you can go ahead and finish your story.
But I don't be off. If it, well, will you give me this? If it break down, if it's
It ain't gonna break down, but go ahead.
I'm talking about my shit.
Oh,
that you
yeah,
said.
yeah, shit always
So
break
if
down.
my shit break down though, will you give me this much credit? Do I fix my shit on the spot if it's fixable?
Yeah, I will give you that.
Will I keep it moving?
Yeah.
And
I'll
how
give you that.
fast would I get out to help somebody else shit and keep them moving?
You're too nice at that shit. You better
Hey
start
man, I'm
keeping
a
them.
good guy, man.
You
I'm
better
a good
start
guy.
telling everybody they need to get a AAA membership and lose your
Our
number.
thing is we will not leave a soldier on the field, and I've never been in the military.
Yep.
We will not leave a soldier on the field. If you stuck, I done bagged all the way up on the freeway just to help people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that shit is detrimental at any given moment.
Except for me one time. I spun out on the freeway in the 62.
Oh, I seen.
Really?
I waited
Yeah.
on him
He was in his 57 just smashing.
because the 7 smashed. Trendsetter smashed.
I was in the motherfucking.
I didn't see no more headlights bouncing.
I was in the slow lane or one of those fucking lanes, and it went all the way around. I ended
Blew
up
a
in the
tire.
I ended up in the carpool lane, going the other way. So I could see a fucking bus coming. It was either I gotta get out this fucking freeway or this motherfucker just gonna tear me up. It was at night too, and luckily, I was able to get off the fucking exit.
Wow.
He
And
met
I
me
was
off.
right
He
there
met
waiting
me
for
off the
you.
exit.
Wow.
He met me off the exit after the fact, calling me,
Yeah.
"Where you at, motherfucker? You didn't see me spin out."
Yeah.
How am I gonna see? I'm looking for head. I seen headlights bouncing. I seen them bouncing. I didn't see them no more. I'm like, what the fuck? Where you
Yeah,
at?
nobody even knew.
You know what's
and,
funny?
And there's no this a week before that, I fucking wrecked the 56 rag.
Oh shit.
Right?
Blue one?
No, another
Oh,
one.
okay.
Another one.
And then that happens on the fucking 62.
Wow.
The next fucking week, I almost totaled that motherfucker.
My wife, I thought she's a rider. You want to know why? One time we were leaving a show in Salinas. We're coming back to Gilroy at the time. And we're on this freeway. It's a 2-lane freeway, and it's just literally a cliff. You fall off the side, right?
Woo.
And I'm in my
Oh,
coupe.
he knows about those.
Yeah, so I was in my coupe, my Cadillac.
Oh,
coupe.
we got horror stories.
I was in my coupe, and my axle snapped. I lost the wheel. I was on the freeway going like 75. Boom, lost the wheel. Flies off the cliff. I'm like sliding. I make it to the side. I'm like, fuck. There goes my wheel. I ain't chasing that. I ain't going in that ditch. My wife's like, fuck that. You ain't buying another wheel. She climbed in that trench, came down, and carried her herself. She came back. She has a scar on her leg. And to this day, she's like, this is from your wheel. This is from your wheel. So I'll never let that go. But yeah, she's like, you ain't leaving the wheel.
That's true
back.
love,
Yeah,
man.
I was like, fuck it. I'm not going down here for that wheel.
Hey.
I had Jordans on. I'm not going to mess them up.
Was it a Dayton at least?
It was a Zenith. It was a USA Zenith, you know, but still.
San Jose. Zenith. Shit, they couldn't fade them Zeniths back in the day. Shit.
No, that was a nice car. It was a red coupe. It was a cool car. But I enjoyed that car for a little while, and then I can't really keep a car. The only cars I ever kept are these cars. That's all.
So which one is your favorite?
That's the 57.
57.
Yeah, the 62, I love that car, but the 57 was a car I like dreamed of as a kid, you know? It's like the American icon. You go to a diner and you see a 57. It's just like the American dream car, I think.
See, I knew that you and Harry was really tight. And you got that kind of love. I seen Harry last week, which really was this week because Sunday's the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know that, Fuzzy, Sunday's the first day of the week.
No, I didn't.
And I seen him in your 57 at the LA Convention Center.
Yep.
And I was all happy thinking, hey, Teddy. But then I just was equally happy when I seen it was Harry, man. He was looking good.
Did he hit the switch?
Yeah, he hit the switch. Harry's all right. He ain't like you, Fuzzy. Yeah, he hit the switch, you know what I'm saying?
Harry can't help himself.
You know, it's no need of putting it in there if you're not going to hit the switch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I couldn't make the show, but the car did, so that was cool.
I really love the theme of your interior.
Yeah.
What made you come with that? How did that come about?
I reached out I talk to Gina daily. I mean, I call her all the time just to talk to her. I love Gina, but I told her I wanted an OG interior, but with a custom little set. She's like, I'm gonna find you an insert. So we looked forever, and she was going through sending me patterns. She's like, Teddy, I found you one, and she sends me. I'm like, that's it. So it's got these little V's on it, and it goes with the car. It's a custom little touch, but that interior really made that car. And the interior in that car before to now, it made that car.
Yeah.
And I actually made a little golf cart that actually matches it. And Gina made me seats covers for my golf cart.
Oh, is that right?
I got a 57 golf cart with the interior exactly like.
I remember you told me you was gonna get one. Was at the Rick Ross thing?
Yeah, when I seen Rick Ross,
Another,
I gotta get one
thing,
too.
another.
Suede headliner and everything on the golf cart.
Is that right?
Yeah. Stay fast top, plaque in the back.
So are you planning? So you mentioned the Elysian Park. So did you bring it out here?
I did.
Because if I go,
You got it.
I just arrived in that, and I don't have to bring a car, and I won't be
Because
stuck.
none of his cars are working right now.
There you go.
One's on lockdown, and the other one's broke down. Ain't
Yeah.
that some shit?
So I figured, coming to Elysian, I'm like, you know what? Bring the golf cart because if the car's stuck, at least I can maneuver and go on the grass with the golf cart and go smash. I got sounds on it. I think bumps.
Oh, that's right up his alley.
You got to make
Yeah.
sure that thing is fully charged.
It's charged. We're charging it right now. It's in Harry's garage right now being
You
charged.
got extra batteries and shit?
We're good.
Okay, because, you can't be pulling out there, Fuzz will pull out there with 4 dead cell batteries. You know what I'm saying?
You won't see me
Don't
out.
pull out there. You don't want to have nobody talking about they caught you slipping and you got a bunch of excuses.
That thing's charged.
So what size motor in the 57?
It's actually got a LS1, so it's a 5.7. I got a LS3 in the 62, but I feel like that 5.7 moves a lot faster than that 62 though.
Maybe because the 7 is a little lighter.
It's lighter, but that car, that car's. I actually put a new rear end. I put a Curry on it, so we put that on.
You put a Curry on the 57 right now.
Yeah.
So what kind of transmission in it?
So that's got the it's basically it's a crate from the factory, so it's a 4L60. It's got a 4L60.
You know what that is for the 4L60?
Of course, you
I've
always
been
ask
hearing
me.
y'all saying it all the time,
Of
but
course, you always ask me.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
on the gears when I
So
ordered
is that a common
For
rear end? I mean, transmission
for those
to go with
LSs.
the LS?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's common.
Some people put the 80s, but that's just too big.
Yeah. No,
The
that car.
80s, that's another transmission.
Yeah, it's a transmission. They put those in the
And it's called an 80.
60, 80. Yeah. Those are it's too big.
Good thing
So you got to cut the tunnel and all that bullshit.
Good thing with 7, that car actually handles well. I'm in the freeway like 80 and doesn't sway. My Deuce, I'm holding on because the ass is sweating. It's all over the place in that car.
How many batteries in the trunk of the Deuce?
I got 8, but it's got red tops. They're a little heavier.
Yeah.
So definitely has a little bit of sway, but still, I kind of like that. I enjoy that now.
Is the 62 coil over or coil under?
Coil over.
Oh, it's coil over.
Mm-hmm. Coil over. Yeah. So and then in the 7, we actually
What size cylinders you got in the back? Not to cut you off.
on the Deuce.
But I like to cut you off.
12.
You got 12.
12.
That's why that motherfucker get way up there and
Yeah.
kick over like that.
Yeah, I
kind
wanted.
of dangerous, bro. You kind of dangerous because you drop them corners so hard.
Yeah.
I'm dangerous, but you really dangerous, man.
So fuck it, we'll fix it if it breaks. That's how it goes.
Yeah, you kind of dangerous because that thing like, bam! I'm like, shit. It kind of shook me up. You know what I mean?
It's funny. We're doing the 7. I wanted to, we were putting the setup together. I only had 11s, so I put 11 in the rear too. So that thing snatches pretty good in the rear on the 7. So I like that. Just
You
play
used
with
to
the back.
those 6s and 3s and all that type
I
of
want to
shit.
put a bigger cylinder, but I couldn't because it's hitting the top, and I don't want to break the. So I only have 8s in the rear. I try to put 10s, but it's
No,
hitting the
it's
top.
gonna
I got too
smash
much
it.
invested in my head, in my top
Yeah,
to
it's gonna smash too
mess
much.
that up. Yeah, so
But I can give you the game if you just want an extra few inches. I got the game.
Go to Mexico, you see.
Hey, hold on. Don't be clowning my Mexican people, man. I have Crystal.
Cheers.
I have my daughter Crystal come with your ass and her mama. Don't be clowning my Mexican people, man. With the bullshit, man.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I see you to pick that one up. What you chasing that with? Oh, that's just water. Okay.
some water.
Good water. Okay. you motherfuckers cheating on me. You got Kool-Aid and you got tequila and water, man. You
So
know
what's
what
the
I mean?
next function going up north?
Shoot, man, there's always something going on, but the next thing that's kind of big is they're doing King of the Streets in San Jose. They haven't done that in 20 plus years, so they're gonna do it this year.
So that means
Tweet's coming.
See what
Your
he
means you're
said?
coming.
Tweet.
You're coming, right?
Street.
You're coming, right?
See what I'm
Hey.
doing?
They said he's coming.
I'm doing
With
push-ups.
what?
He's coming.
I'm doing push-ups now. Look.
Hot ass for?
I'm doing push-ups now. 2 licks. 2 licks.
You think the
Look, y'all.
you
getting
think,
ready.
You think the Bay Area will accept you over there?
Man, the Yay Bay, man, E40 and all them love me, man. I gave them shit to sing about.
Yep.
I got the, look, man, I don't really, flex and like that. Flex
You
my
don't even
mother-
listen to Mac Dre?
Yeah.
You don't even know
What's
what-
my
you
song?
don't even know-
I definitely listen to
You
the
talking about
Alcoholics. Yeah. That hustle. Yeah. You don't know the Alcoholics? You ain't up on the Alcoholics?
Hey man, I'm just,
Oh, you slow, man. If you ain't up on that, did you ever find out that song, Freaky song?
Flair.
What was it called? Freaky Classic or Classic Freak?
Flair.
Who made it?
Flair.
Oh, that's what you see. That's one of your seesaw
Ric
songs.
I just
Flair.
like that song. It gives me makes me want to play with the Switch.
You've been doing pretty good with your seesaw game. Will you be willing to be one of my first clients to sign up? Because
Yeah, you're doing that class, right? You do the
doing-
online class?
I'm
I'm gonna sign up for that.
Well, it ain't gonna be online. It's gonna be.
it's $3,000.
Shit,
It's
I'm gonna have to hold off on that right now. Just kidding.
Hey, man, you
Does it come with 3 index?
Hey, you just told me, man.
Hey, I love you, but
You just told me you support what's the Rolls Royce dealer. He don't know him.
shit.
He don't know Valencia and all these motherfuckers.
Does
He
it-
know me.
Hey, can I store my car here too?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do. Yeah, 'cause I got access to it. I ain't.
There
I
you go.
mean,
There you go.
nah, it's all good.
For
Yeah,
sure.
well, Fuzzy always had a decent hand. It was decent, but I could look.
It's his story.
Fuzzy always had a decent
His
hand.
story.
Hey, and he, I'm surprised he admitted that how he really loved hitting the switches better with no bats. Because that was killing him from the beginning. Bat, Fuzzy, no bats on the cover, no bats.
You use bats today?
He don't use bats.
You guys are OG. I use bats. I can't. I
There's
can't.
no
do it.
such thing as I can't. Kane ain't even in the district.
yeah, I could. I guess I could, but
You can't, you gotta look in the
I like
camera.
bats.
You
I like bats.
You gotta look up, man. We
Yeah.
got this shit in us, man.
let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
no
get-
bats. I tried that. It was the other day. I switched
So
my.
the 62 got bats.
Yeah.
All those cars got bats.
So they got the Allen key bats,
What I did.
or
though-
you can pull them right off.
no Allen key.
Well, you have to pull it off, and you want me to do
We
what
do
you
it-
want me to show you
You
how
know,
to do
I've been
it?
doing it now, so it's like looks like the dash. We get them so it actually matches the dash. Kind of looks like it actually flows with the car. So it's not like
What you talking about? The switch?
the panel itself looks like the dash, like it matches the
Oh, you
trim.
painted the color.
No, like it's actually like
The insert.
the insert is exactly like the dash. This guy,
They make them.
Oh yeah, Gangsta got something there. You talking about like
Excessive Uso, a guy from Uso that actually makes them,
Yeah.
and then they
Just
also have
like that dash insert, but a switch
Yeah.
panel.
No, I know
Mr.
exactly.
Impala was doing them too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I gotta paint him a picture so he.
No,
go. There you go.
Gangsta got it. You talking about like
The actual
by
switch panel
by
itself?
the headlights and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
like the actual
Like the head. Gangsta
yeah.
got them in his car.
Dope.
Then Gangsta got one of the ones that got it got the 63. It looked like the back of a 63. You know what I'm saying?
I'll have to show you mine. It's pretty cool looking. It just makes it look like it's part of the car versus like.
That ain't gonna make your switch hand no better.
Yeah.
I don't.
But it's all style points, right? For me, I'm now more.
No,
of
but I'm saying for me.
Yeah.
The point I was making is you gotta take them bats off if you want to see your car reach the full potential with me behind the wheel.
Yeah, you can feel free. Go
You know
pull
what I'm
them off.
saying? You got your Allen key with you?
I
Keep
do.
your Allen key
I
in the
do.
ashtray?
It's under my floor mat.
Yeah, you gotta keep that Allen key because that thing is in the way, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
Them
let 'em
bats
break
get
your
in
shit.
the way, you know?
Who coming up in this lowriding? Who inspired you? Like who inspired you to?
Man.
Who else?
Shoot, man. Honestly, I keep paying homage to Harry, but Harry and like those guys, man. I mean, like really just seeing them how they lowride. You tweet, honestly, like seeing you, the way you ride this.
He just came back home, man. Look at this.
But just the
you really? Are you sure you want to rethink that?
Here's the thing. Tweet.
Look, this how you do this. Look.
If I'm gonna
go ahead.
If I'm gonna ride aggressively, it's Harry and those guys. You know, if I want to work the switch and make the ass wiggle in that car, it's because no one does it like you with that. You know what I mean? But you know, I come.
I'm just looking over there at the 62. But go ahead.
But like, man, we come back to San Jose, and like I've learned over here, we hold red lights, we're three-blowing the intersections, we're going against traffic. My wife goes crazy; she hates it. I'm like, just stay home because I'm gonna drive crazy. That's how it is. You know what I mean? We're gonna go against traffic. We're gonna three-wheel. We're gonna go. We don't care. I don't give a shit. We're gonna go.
I think y'all chapter do it the best with that because it's like y'all don't give a damn, but y'all do be safe with it. Y'all be mindful, you know, because it's just, you know, it's just part of what we do.
Yeah. No, that's one thing too. Is if there's a person down, like they're definitely gonna stop, help us out. Everyone's gonna stay there. And we went to the OC show, and on the way there, it took us like 6 hours because like 3 cars broke. We were stuck every time.
The takeover, the one.
Not the takeover. The one, the Impala show in Orange County.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you ended up going the one.
We were out there, and the way there, I mean, we had like 3 cars break down. We actually lost a wheel on one of the cars. It's pretty crazy.
Did Tweet work on them?
No, bro.
Tweet was out of town, I think.
I was out of town for sure.
But
no, I was saying, did you work on the cars? That's why they
prior
broke
to
down.
the wheel falling off.
Exactly. To the wheels fall off.
Speaking of it, for real, my club brother lost his wheel. What was that? Was it Sunday? A couple of Sundays ago.
Supernaturals weekend.
Yeah, he lost his. So y'all, that's all BS aside, in the last maybe 3-4 months, I know 3 people who studs broke on their car. So man, on some real time,
Check that.
check your adapters, man. Be checking them adapters, tighten up them lugs, man, periodically. Especially if you drive your car hard and you got a lot of torque in the rear end. Please, man, for real, check. We don't want to see nobody getting hurt or nobody family getting killed or none of that, man. So real talk, that's a real public announcement for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and he got lucky because he didn't really mess nothing up. You know what I mean? They shut the whole freeway down, and me, like he say, they called me when something happened, so I went. You know what I'm saying? So I knew when he told me what was going on with it. I said, well, ain't no need me going to get the tow truck because by the time I get there with the tow truck, the high patrol gonna be there.
Yep.
So I came and got the jack, the go jacks and the big jack and shit, and I go there. They got the whole freeway shut down. So I maneuver my way through the freeway, get all the way over to the emergency lane with my flashers on in the little van. So I pull up to the scene. By this time, the tow truck coming in there trying to pull his car off the truck. So I'm like, man, it's gonna mess his car up. So I got out and the highway patrol said, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing out there? You know, I said, I'm getting ready to help him. He said, you with Falcon Tow? I said, yeah. As I was walking, but he seen my back and it said professional. The country had a professional shirt on, but they had him over there by the wall.
Yeah.
He said, no, you're not with no Falcon. I said, get your ass back in the truck. Get back in there. I'm like, no, I don't like nobody talking shit to me. But I went on like, cause I ain't got time to be going to jail tonight. So I got back in the van. But he wanted me to bag up and wait on him. You gotta be crazy. I know you're gonna be tripping if I wait. I bagged up and maneuvered my way and got on, pulled to the side. Then the other highway patrol told me, get your ass off the freeway. Wait on him off the freeway. So he got blessed. He only had the fender, a bumper.
The worst was the skirt.
The worst was the skirt.
Yep.
But most you do, y'all don't ride skirts anyway because y'all like to let y'all panties show. And so we got skirts on our shit. You know what I mean? But anyway.
If it's an Impala, it better have skirts.
Bel Air.
Bel Air better
So
have
is that
skirts.
one of your 10 commandments too? It gotta have skirts?
If it's a lowrider, it's got to, in my opinion, if it's a
Lowrider gotta have skirts.
55 to 57 Bel Air skirts and anything on an Impala besides a 65, I mean, then you kind of go away
Do a
with it.
Tri-Fi has to have spotlights? Tri-Fi.
I love spotlights.
Just so you know, Tweet Ride's
Yeah.
14s too.
I don't think that's true.
Easy, you know. One thing about what my mama told me, and that's why I'm so smooth. You know, I'm really smooth, Daddy, for real. Tell me how much fun we had in San Diego.
We had a blast.
We have a
We had a
blast, man.
blast.
How smooth was I, man?
You're smooth.
Super
You were shooting
smooth.
craps. You were.
I
you were
love
chilling.
being around people that I could be smooth with, but you.
That's
I
why
got-
you're always around me.
When I'm around
Fuck
you, I'm
me.
like this here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Crystal.
You gotta fucking tell me that.
Our editor was like, because she called me Ed. Ed, why you always look at me?
Hey, speaking of that, the fucking when the Snapple guy called me, he's like, "Hey, you think Ed could give me some money?" I started busting up.
Because only my
Wait, who's that?
personal friends and family can call me Tweet. You stranger, you call me Eddie, you motherfucker. But do you have an Instagram or something you want to give a shout out to anybody? Mom's, family, wife, whatever? Because I think we got to wrap this thing up a little bit. What time is it? You know,
8:43.
You know, time is very important for you guys that's out there. You guys and gals that's out there that your clock's not working. You run around here with the Apple Watch and shit like that. Hey, fix your clock in your car.
Yep.
But who you want to give a shout out to?
Just everyone out there that helps me out. You know, I got a lot of people that.
Yeah, there they go right there,
Yeah.
man.
My boy Harry,
I
my
don't
boy
know
Chino,
why Teddy
wife.
acting shy, y'all.
I'm not shy.
Man,
Just,
you're cutting him off, man. Let him get his shout outs out. He didn't stop you
But I'm
from
just
doing your
trying
whole
to-
record.
Hey, man, we host this shit. Go ahead, Teddy. Eddie, are you ready?
Shout out to, obviously, I mentioned him a few times, Harry, Danny, Chino, Vishal, my wife, my mom, my kids, God. You know,
Exactly.
I'm a religious man, so I definitely, it's all possible through him. But shout out to everyone. You know who you are. You know what I mean? My boy Edgar, Campos.
And with that said, do you want to let them know, Fuzzy?
No, you can go ahead.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like,
Click that
subscribe.
like. You did.
If you want some
all
merchandise.
notifications. We got the new merch coming. We've been saying it for a while, but we ran out of money.
And-
But we got new shit ready. So get ready to click on. You know what I mean?
And Tweet's coming to San Jose, King of the Streets. He
Come
said
to
it.
Santa. I'm gonna shut it down.
It's coming.
I'm gonna shut that
So is
motherfucker down.
Fuzzy.
Don't be mad when they pull up on you.
Hey. And all we gonna say is, where your car at, Fuzzy?
Yeah,
With
go
that
ahead.
said,
It's coming.
One love. It's coming. It's coming. One love.
On top of the world, sitting on a throne, king of Chevys in my lack is a two-door Brougham. Hey,